the fight. Band together with the Horde and the Alliance.
We must take back Hammerfall.
The Highlands have seen more than enough conflict. We have to end this before it can escalate.
Sometimes you're taking up a rescheduling marijuana to schedule three. It shifts marijuana to schedule one. Group like drugs like heroin, having a more accepted medical use.
Legitimate in terms of acknowledge that marijuana can be legitimate in terms of medical applications when carefully administered and so forth.
Oh my God. Bro. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, there we go. All right. I didn't even know this. This is great. So apparently, I guess I know because it literally just happened.
Patients. This may include the use as a substitute for addictive and potentially lethal opioid painkillers.
Wow.
In 2022, it was a hard decision. It was the hardest decision of my life, but I sat for those years thinking that let me let them grasp this situation around here, let them see and let them, they're gonna step up. They're gonna be a part out of this. Reason being I'm thinking like this is because I know me as a father to them. So I'm thinking like, okay, they gonna get me out here. Let me give them a little time. I wait 2 years, and I tell my lawyer, I say, look, get with. See, I thought I'm using the case so but I thought it's big. They get with the lawyer, get with the lawyer, get with them. Let's all sit down and see how which way we gonna fight this thing. How we gonna fight this thing. They let their lawyers feel that no, they don't think this is a good idea. Okay, if y'all thought I was gonna do shit or something, then hear me out like you been hearing me out. I'm the one who been getting y'all out of trouble all this time now. So hear me out. Don't say nothing. Don't terminate yourself. Just let me do all the talking. Because they know I got a plan. Okay, so you wanna go to trial? This is what we gonna do. This one I'm gonna tell my parents. This I'm gonna tell my parents. This plan. I have 2 plans. Butter man, butter serious too. That motherfucker got it. Hey man, we gonna take and we gonna let all these motherfucking victim families know that they are sweeping this shit under the rug because butter is a state witness and it stays okay. So now all these families gonna go on a fuck rock. Dude, this, that, because of butter. It's gonna make them a bad witch. Second plan is this. If they talk to me now, use the plan. The second plan, you don't want to go with that plan, let me do it this. I'm gonna get about at least 4 of these old ladies. I'm talking about old bitches. In my grandma's neighborhood. They gonna come in here and they gonna testify that they said was on their street eating breakfast that morning in this situation happened. We're gonna do like the state said. We're gonna let the jury figure it out. We're gonna let them see if they're gonna believe old church-going ladies or they gonna believe butter. See, I think the days of just sitting there with the burden of proof is on the stage I think that's gone. Sad, but it's gone because you don't have to say nothing as a defendant. But I think if you have to fix it's gonna look better from the jury. That makes sense to you. When you were testifying and you looked at case on, if you get stuck on a melody or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Alfred's co-producer is very. Did he look like he wanted to kill you? He looked like he didn't believe. I don't think it registered on him until after the fact. I don't think he gonna kill me. I don't think he want to do nothing to me. It's just more so that he hurt, because I got a conversation. I have a conversation that always plays in that me and him had. I know he left, you know, and he told me, he's like, man, I used to wait every year to come home. I used to wait every year and tell me you're coming home. And it was just to a point where I just gave up. He said, he's popular. And he came home, he got it. Like that, you know what I'm saying? And that conversation is just always play over and because I have to have him get the right sense. But you gotta also look, that's the tail side of the coin. The tail side of the coin is I got 2 1-year-old boys. I got a daughter too, little daughter. But the reason why, you know, boys, that's these problems you have with boys. Girls want to live girl problems. Nowadays they have girl problems. I got that. You know, and I had to think about you. And I had to think that I got to save you, I can save you. If I can, I got to leave try. So they was already who you gonna be. And I would think because one of those little boys, they so stupid close to me, and I would think that he would think about them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me think about my little brother. You know, my little brother needed dad, and all his other brothers going to jail. They need dad out. Because those little boys, when I wrote them, mama's easy, that ain't gonna do nothing to them. Do you feel like, without you testifying, okay, so still in together for life, of course. So you don't feel like you wouldn't nail in the car. No. But that makes you feel better. Kind of. I don't feel better in no kind of way with this situation. In no kind of way. There ain't nothing to make me feel better. I don't think that I was the nail in the coffin to say because his live video and the video of the killing put him on the scene. He's well in the car. They just take on the gun. Put him in the car. Now you gotta go to here. These are all the things I looked at before I made the decision that I made. If you in that car at the wreck, you was in that car at the murder. Because the car, the murder started in the car wreck in the neighborhood. Prosecutors gonna put all this puzzle together to present it to the jury. You got a dude that he's witness to 2 murders. That's the first one of them already. Saying he was there. That's gonna weigh a lot to that jury. You know, now do I think what I did? Yeah. But see, that go to show that his lawyers failed him because his lawyers knew that the main thing for me was to identify him on that video. And his lawyers kept pushing this other dude. He kept showing this other dude. I don't know what happened. They had a sidebar. The prosecutor was going to play the tape, the recording. They had a sidebar. The judge wouldn't let them play the tape. I said, oh, thank God, this is going to happen. Chase's lawyer kept pushing this other guy. This other dude, he's showing me another guy, play the fifth. He was trying to play the fifth. You know, this play the fifth. They was trying to make it like Crazy Chris was the one who, they were trying to deceive the jury. Crazy Chris was the one who did it because Crazy Chris was supposed to be sitting on Billy early that morning, but this, not Billy. He was supposed to be sitting on Lil Buck early that morning. So this lawyer kept pushing it. This motherfucking prosecutor got up with that video. And when the prosecutor was going to play video, the judge said, what they told him? Prosecutor said, I'm not going to talk about the defendant. He said, I'm not going to say nothing about the defendant. He played the video. And he said, you made him play the video. You did this shit alone. Get me from up here. I'm talking about Queso's and lawyer. Get me from up here so I wouldn't have to do this here. That was the last part of the testimony that I had when, boom, they played the video. And he said, that piece, and we went there. If this man don't constantly shove this in front of the jury showing them that it's somebody else, he gives the prosecutor no avenue to play this motherfucking video while I'm up there. Me, I think his lawyers didn't do him a good justice. I think that he should have had the lady lawyer as his lead lawyer. That motherfucker, that was bullshit. She broke me down in the deposition time. Like, she broke me, she let me tap out. And I think that she should have been at least. Because you gotta think, if you put a woman in, that's a male dominant thing. So when she put the woman in there, they gon' then she gonna come from a mama point of view too. Yeah, you know, like that.
Break free with the new Opera GX, a browser that puts you in control with a brand new design that frees up even more pixels for personalization and an inventory of features to up your game at every level. Like GX Control, upgraded with resources with integrated limiters for RAM, CPUs, and network. A sidebar for direct access to your favorite side quests, streams, and posts. And built-in privacy tools like ad and tracker blockers and free no-log VPN. Check into GX Corner for the latest news, deals, and free games. But what really makes art different is mods, giving you the power to change everything from animated wallpapers to themes, sounds, music, and shaders, so you can change everything. Get Opera GX.
Look, I just want a $500 gift card, and all they need is your bank info. You could say I'm the hero of the house when it comes to online threats. No secret, that's malware bites. Built by experts and designed to help me and my not-so-careful family. Is it really hero work? Sometimes it feels that way.
Save me again.
Anytime, honey. This is more than award-winning protection. It's total peace of mind.
I'm a junior, according to these police records. His father and brother, the police say, are a part of an organization called ATK, also face charges related to the informant's death. That's what these police are closing in on a shooting suspect by following his trail on social media.
We've uncovered a Twitter account for Malik Robinson, the 18-year-old police say shot a 16-year-old in the leg near the Seawalk Pavilion. This happened March 15th. That team, by the way, is still recovered.
When a boy is growing up, the first person he typically looks for to have kids due to its amazing weather and sunny beaches, but it also has its dark side. Jacksonville is currently averaging over 100 murders per year, and the Robinson family is allegedly part of the reason why. Multiple members of the Robinson family are members of both the gangs ATK and NHG, standing for no hospital plan. ATK and NHG are two of the most well-known gangs in Jacksonville, and they are involved in a deadly war at multiple sites across the city, such as 6 Block, made famous by the rapper Julio, and YNR, made famous by the rapper YNR Biggie. The members of the Robinson family all have violent criminal histories, starting with the father.
Smiley is known as one of the most violent drug dealers in the city of Jacksonville, along with a partner of his known as Blue.
When discussing a family, there's no better place to start than with the matriarch. The head of the Robinson family is none other than a man named Abdul Robinson Sr., better known by his nickname Blue. Blue was a notorious gangster and former drug dealer that was known for terrorizing the streets of Jacksonville during the 90s. In the 90s, Blue was charged with murder on 3 different occasions, but he beat the case all 3 times. Him and his partner, another notorious Jacksonville killer by the name of Smiley, operated trap houses across the whole city and ran a large-scale drug operation. Their drug operation was so big that they even had corrupt police officers under their wing. One of the police officers that Blue had under his wing was an officer named Eric Sinclair. Eric Sinclair would provide Blue and his crew information about police investigations and would warn them whenever the narcotics unit was planning on conducting a search on any of the trap houses that Blue controlled throughout the city. After getting locked up, Blue would go on to snitch on Eric Sinclair, and he confessed that Eric had been secretly assisting him in running his drug operation. Eric would eventually be sentenced to 17 years in prison for his crimes and blasted everywhere as a disgraced officer. Blue was originally sentenced to 21 years in prison for drug charges, but due to his snitching, the sentence was reduced and he didn't have to serve the full 21 years. After being released, Blue would be brought right back to the street life. On January 16, 2019, one of Blue's sons by the name Willie Addison, nicknamed Boss Spoon, was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting after leaving a club late at night. Blue was in the car with Boss Spoon when he got killed and was shot as well, but he had minor injuries. Another one of Blue's children by the name of Abdul Robinson Jr., nicknamed Crazy K, was shot in the head as well in this incident, but survived his injuries. Just 2 weeks later, on January 31st, 2019, members of ATK would allegedly attempt retaliation. On that day, a shootout ensued on the road between a car full of ATK members and another car filled with their rivals. During the shootout, an innocent man riding a bicycle named Damon Rothermel was struck by a stray bullet and tragically lost his life. Multiple ATK members are charged with his murder, and Blue was charged with accessory to first-degree murder acting in fact for assisting those responsible in covering up their crime.
Last question of this interview, Mr. Dessos. Do you fully understand the risks of being a traitor? The age we live in, simply.
The devil talking to me, you like stuff, go catch your vibe. I know we're talking to me, you like stuff, go catch your vibe.
The most famous and well-known member of the Robinson family is none other than Hakeem Robinson, also known as the rapper Queso. Queso is a member of both ATK and NHG and is widely known for his reputation as a ruthless killer. His close associates also refer to him as Queso because he's allegedly known to shoot his victims in the face. Queso is currently in jail, fighting 2 different first-degree murder charges. The murder most closely linked to Queso is the death of a rival 6 Block member by the name of Biggie. On February 25, 2019, Queso and another known Jacksonville shooter named Scotty were allegedly lurking the territory of the rival gang that they were beefing. As I mentioned earlier, ATK's biggest enemy is 6 Block, and the Hilltop Village apartments are known to be a place where many of them reside. Queso and Scotty were in the parking lot of the Hilltop apartments when they spotted 2 6 Block members named Baby and Papa. Queso and Scotty allegedly hopped out of the vehicle carrying firearms. Scotty had a long AR rifle, and Queso had an AR pistol. They both allegedly opened fire, and Papa and Baby ran in opposite directions. Scotty allegedly chased after Papa and was unable to successfully kill him as he was able to escape. Meanwhile, Queso allegedly chased down Biggie until he fell down to the ground. Queso allegedly then walked up to Biggie and shot him in the back of the head, leaving him dead at the scene. Biggie was only 16 years old at the time of his death. Queso confessed to this murder on social media and in his music numerous times.
16, I took the soul right up out this house. 16, I took the soul right up out this house.
But he shared, I want to please, and down that. And the great officer chased the suit. Eventually, the Nissan crashed in a residential neighborhood.
So you don't, because you don't have to say nothing.
Look, oh, a good time on that. Sometimes I feel like playing. When people play games, you can play a lot. On your bigger screens. And better controls. All for the crown. You can play on mobile and PC with Google Play Games. Download now.
Kill myself for love, for one nobody hit me now, fight that in the fall. Grab me on for one, and let me go with the other part. Me thinking me gone, and stay on the floor. You tell me and then I stay trying to claw. I'm going up, talking out pieces, never soft. Flying up. Lie that the kid has steady hand to give it all like lie. Yeah, do working all the time. I can do all this to someone into that power. You only need to sleep, but ain't no need to get too loud. Looking at the mind, so I lose the I didn't want to leave. One straight. Kill myself for love, for one nobody hit me now, fight that in the ball. Grab me on for one, and let me go with the other part. You were thinking me gone, and then stay on the ball. You said me gone, and then stay trying to fly. You said I'm the fall. I turned it up to high. It's not a street for you. Yeah, it's still no hard talk. Nothing there like it's really what it's still strong. It's the mind you let me want to shit I gotta be. It's elimination by myself. Trying to end the thing, come between and drain. The jungle, you call me, and it's so what you need. Then you spray up the years, fell up strong for 15. Yeah, I had to kill my circle up for one week. When I was fight out in the park. Yeah, I mean, for one, and then you pull it up with Paul. The more thinking you're gone, and you stay on. Stay trying to talk, doing talking now. Jesus never saw something love, and then I'm trying to get up tonight. To quit, instead to help you give it all I got.